No.
No, I like that second Monday, that's fine.
I do too. Instead of waiting till later in the week.
Yeah. Thursday, no. So Mondays are good. And then Rachel did bring up that having it later in the month might be better for paying bills,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that wasn't she said after the 10th of the month. But I know that you have been doing it this way for a while, so if it's been working, and everyone's
it's
happy
been
with it, I'm
working.
fine to keep it.
You know, we're pretty much paying last month's bills
Yeah.
when stuff comes, so
Okay.
that's,
And then 7 PM,
Mhm.
because I think we have to meet 45 minutes earlier to review vouchers.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what we usually do.
So we can't move the meeting any earlier based on work schedules. Is my guess.
So meeting at 6:15 to pay vouchers?
Well, I'm asking if we move the meeting, the regular meeting, instead of 7, could we move it to 6:30 and meet at 5:45 or whatever the math is there? Or if that's too early.
That could cause problems for me,
Okay, So-
but then again, you're free to sign vouchers without.
you are a budget officer, so we need you. So we'll keep it Mondays, second Mondays at 7 o'clock. 7 PM,
For regular system.
and we'll get here at 6:15 to do vouchers. Do we need to second that or?
Yeah, sure.
I move that we hold our meetings on Mondays at 7 o'clock.
I second it? Can I do that?
Well, actually, it's, you make the designation and the board approves it.
I
Thank you, Andy.
designate it, or I move that we approve it. So,
second.
All in favor? Thank you. And now we also have to set the date and time of our hearing for the tentative budget. I know we've been talking about April 15th. The originally scheduled meeting was April 8th. That would stay in accordance to what we just agreed upon. What I heard was there was the once in a lifetime opportunity of the eclipse. So
should be over by then, but that's fine, but we're good, I don't want to be here that night, so.
on April 8th, your
Yeah,
preference
yes,
is
yes.
the April 15th is,
Yes.
okay? So April 15th will be our next meeting and the public hearing of the tentative budget.
What time would you like the public hearing? The way we've been doing it is 7:15, 7:30, 7:45. It depends on where you want to have, you want to have it right away, right out of the gate.
I would say do it early and just sort of in general, unless there's an overriding reason, just
7:05.
do a public hearing early
Okay.
and just stop what you're doing and do the public
Yeah.
hearing and then resume the meeting. You know, especially if you're gonna have other people in or, you know, a consultant or something that they can come in and get out, and get their agenda item over with.
So 7:05 for the public hearing.
Okay.
All right. And now the annual organization. I just read these.
Yeah, you could just read those. So the appointments, the top list is appointments made by the mayor requiring approval by the board. Then the second set is appointments made by the mayor not needing approval.
Okay. Do we have to break it out?
You don't have to.
Does anyone want us to break it out by vote or just vote on all of it? All right, so the appointments made by the mayor that need approval by board resolution, village clerk, 2 years, Jane Dowling, village treasurer, 2 years, Rachel Clothier, deputy clerk and deputy treasurer combined, Rebecca Brown, village attorney, 1 year, Kelly and Seller Ryan, health officer, 1 year, Dr. Sortino, dog and animal control officer, 1 year, Shannon Celeste, zoning officer, 1 year, Andrew Malika.
Okay.
So you make a motion to approve the appointments.
I'll let you do that.
I make a motion to approve the appointments.
I'll second. Favor.
Right?
All right, and appointments that don't require board resolution, deputy mayor, 1 year, Kyle Vanderwater, Budget Officer, 1 year, Lily Grimke. Public Works, 1 year, Vandewater and Grimke. Police, Donna Frank Moore. Fire, Maria Robinson. Buildings and Beautification, it says here, Maria Robinson, but we also are gonna put, Donna Frank Moore on that
Okay.
as well. Youth and Seniors, Maria Robinson, and Special Events, Donna Frank Moore. And next section, does anyone want us to break this out, or can we vote on all of it?
We already did the regular meeting.
Mhm.
So I think the rest of it is the official depository, the official newspaper, the mileage rate, and the meal allocation. How much employees get per meal.
Okay,
Which is set,
it is set by,
state.
The IRS.
is it set by the state?
The meals,
I had a question on that, and why aren't we paying the GSA meal rate? The US government GSA meal rate, and it's for where they're traveling. I think that's a fair compensation rather than just a fixed amount. GSA breaks out breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's at the location that you're
What does GSA stand for?
General Services Administration. It's, you know, it's
New York
US,
State, right?
no, US government rate.
Okay.
It's the federal.
Is that because like certain areas, like if you go to New York City, it's more expensive than if I.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That makes sense to me.
and,
Mileage is set by the IRS.
right, and the mileage is set by the IRS, and going with GSA meals is consistent with IRS mileage. That was the one question I had, and the other question I had, how come why are we using the Eagle as opposed to the
Because they
publish
publish
regularly?
weekly.
Okay.
Can it count though that now the journal is publishing weekly? I know it's not the Greenwich Journal every week, but
What is that?
One's free.
now he is doing it every week. And one is like the free edition that goes out to every other week to everybody in the stores, and the other is the, I think, paid edition for just Greenwich.
Yeah.
I just feel like I talked to him about this, I feel like so many more people read the Greenwich Journal than read
The Eagle.
the Eagle.
Is it real paper? Actual
It's
paper?
physical paper in the stores. He just started doing it though, like,
So the idea is the Greenwich Journal and the free version would cover every week.
yeah,
I don't know if we can do that with the free.
I don't know.
I don't know
Never
what the,
Looked it up. All I know is we changed from the journal. They weren't doing it every week.
oh,
I had no idea.
it's a 1-year designation, right?
Mhm.
Why don't we do the 1-year designation for now and
For the
then
Eagle.
for the Eagle, and then we'll get clarification before we do this next year?
yeah.
Because we could just stop the free edition if you felt like,
Yes, was right.
but
Then,
maybe he would, maybe he'd give us a deal on publishing in both for a period and then switch to, if he's really gonna stick with it.
I was just asking the question,
Yeah.
and I didn't know the answer.
The alternative is the free press that's delivered to everyone.
Is
I
that,
don't
I
know.
don't know, because it's,
Free.
yeah, can you do legal, I don't know what the requirements
I
are.
don't think it's really considered an official newspaper like the Eagle. The Free Press is something a little different. We've used the Free Press for different things like job opportunities, employment with the village, and we didn't get
But not
any
legal.
response.
I just don't, I wasn't ready for this
Okay.
question. There's probably a, there's probably a definition of what
Right.
constitutes an official newspaper, and I don't have it in front of me.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, we need affidavits from them. We
Right,
need
no,
stuff.
yeah.
I will move that we go with that was it. Was that, did you get through the list?
Well, we said mileage rate, we're gonna move to GSA,
Right, our
Meal
meals rate.
or sorry,
Meals rate.
meals rate. And that was everything on the list.
What was the mileage on there? I forget.
67
It's
cents.
the IRS rate.
I couldn't remember what it was.
I'll move that with changing meals to GSA rates.
I'll second.
All in favor.
Right?
And then advanced approval authorizing payment of claims includes credit card, public utility services, postage, permits, garbage disposal fees, schools, training and conferences, medical premium. All such claims should be presented at the next regular meeting for audit.
I will move that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Also noted, the Board of Trustees will review all village policies over the next months. And that we received the current rosters for fire and DPW, which you all received in advance of the meeting to review and have paper copies here. And we have not received police, but I suspect we'll have that at our next meeting on the 15th. Any correspondence,
No,
public comment? Executive session? No. Then I will adjourn the meeting at 7:11.
You'd be good. Love to stay. I get to go to Buffalo.
Wait a minute, I'm both travel today. Oh, we need a
I'd
motion.
like to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Give me 2 minutes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.